Here's 5 history books you should read if you're primarily a fiction reader and you want to read a little bit more history, but you're kind of scared because history books sound really boring. I recently got this question that was like, I read fiction, I read primarily fantasy, and I want to read more history, but I'm scared because history books sound really dry, boring, and it just sounds terrible. So these are 5 books that are really engaging, really fun to read. They're not dry, they're not boring, they're not your classic gross history books. I've been talking about this one so much, and many apologies, but the dude can freaking write a sentence. It is How the Word is Passed by Clint Smith. It's Mosaic about slavery in North America. And the best thing that he does in this book, aside from treat his subject incredibly well, is that he creates mental images for you to grab onto. Incredible writing. Then we've got Literally Any Books by Emma Southon. She's a historian of ancient Rome, and she's so snarky, and she makes fun of the Romans, and she calls them out on all their bullcrap, and it's hilarious. I mean, I laugh out loud so often when I'm reading her books. She's the best. In fact, she might be the first writer that I would point you to if you haven't read any history before and you want to get into it, just because I know you're going to have so much fun because she's going to make you laugh so much. Then we've got Vietnam Percy by W.D. Earhart. This is a really haunting picture of what it was like to be in the Vietnam War in 1968. Bill Earhart fought in the Tet Offensive, and it's gnarly. I mean, the whole book, you're thinking something terrible is about to happen to him. It's haunting. It stuck with me. I haven't been able to get this book out of my head, and it should be talked about a whole lot more than it is. Then we've got Demon of Unrest by Erik Larson, or frankly, any Erik Larson books. He's in the same vein as a Clint Smith in that he just creates great mental images. He paints pictures with his words that are so great. This one is about Fort Sumter, but he's got some about Winston Churchill. He's got one about the Titanic. He's written about several different historical subjects. This one is awesome. And then we've got Midnight on the Potomac by Scott Ellsworth. This thing was rip-roaring. I mean, I tore through this book in like 2 days. It's about the final year of the Civil War. It's about the Lincoln assassination conspiracy. But the chapters in this book are super-duper short. They always end on a cliffhanger, and you just can't help but reading the next chapter. So you end up reading half the book, and then you go, what happened? Where'd my afternoon go? It's the best kind of reading. All that to say, grab any one of these books, start your history journey, then go read more books off of these books. You can even read the notes in the back and be like, where did they get all this information from? And then go read all the diaries and things that they pulled from. And then in about 6 months, you're going to look up and you're going to be an amateur historian about some subject or another. And you'll have joined the dark side, like me. It's great. We have cookies.